Hello everyone, this is Juan Sarmiento and today is Tuesday, April the 21st. The markets have gone through my limits. So let me just show you the S&P futures. And here's my channel. As you can see, it's broken below it. So that I think that's very significant. That means we have done an ABC. What do I mean by that? Well, it's a three-wave pattern. 1, 2, 3. An impulse, meaning a definitive non-corrective uptrend, would have cut above that trend line and of course above the Ichimoku cloud. And in the case of the S&P 500, it hit the Ichimoku cloud and pulled back. So that's, to me, that's very significant. That means we are reinitiating the previous bearish trend. Okay, let's go to the Nasdaq. It's a little better because it went above the Ichimoku cloud, and now it may be bouncing here from the trend channel. But if you look at the other oscillators, they are bearish. So if it breaks below the Ichimoku cloud, then it will reinitiate the downtrend. And of course, breaking below my channel will be significant as well. That means we would have another leg like this. Very bearish. And the other one is the Dow Jones, and that is a very definite break below the trend channel. Okay, that's very strong, and it never even touched the Ichimoku cloud. So that's quite significant in my point of view. We are going to make another leg down like this. This is what if I'm correct, now the next step down, the next support will be the previous low, okay? But if that is broken down, then we can make some projections like this. We have a new trend. Then we use the Fibonacci extension, the Fibonacci extension tool. Click at the very top, click at the very bottom, and then go back to the recent top, and there you have it. My next target, one would expect, will be at 100% here. And this gives you some sort of estimate of time and target price. So we're talking about the end of May. The Dow could be as low as 12,000. That sounds really bad. This is the first support, 18,000. 12,000. It sounds unreal, people, but that's what my analysis tells me. So we have to see. For now, I just say I'm bearish. I'm going to trade it like a bear, and whether this is going to be reached, that's my analysis. That's all I can say. I feel almost scared to admit that this is even possible, but that's what the analysis is telling me. Okay. All right. So we need to enter some bearish trades. That's the bottom line. And so let's go and do a few here. First, here we have Microsoft, Palo Alto. All of those are doing well. And we can, these are some bearish and bullish. So let's go through Qualcomm first. Let's go in some kind of order here. Qualcomm. Okay, that's a bullish trade. Okay, it's a diagonal, and I feel that this needs to be modified. So let's go to Qualcomm chart. And I need to transform this to a bearish trade in advance of earnings. Okay, so how do I transform a diagonal? I rise up this is, in this case, is a call. The long call needs to go up above my 65 calls here. So there you go. All I have to do is sell my 62.5, which is doing really well, and sell and buy a higher strike price. And that is done for a credit. And when I do that, the trade is changed around. My risk becomes $57. My maximum becomes 411, and my most likely will be $193. Okay, and in addition to what I have already accumulated. So that is a no-brainer. So let's do that. Next is PA, and this is Palo Alto Networks. In this case, well, it is already bearish. It's already delta negative. And yeah, it's bearish, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a little. In this case, I would sell my 155 put and buy a higher strike price, or lower the 160 put, and that seems more appropriate. But we're now at 186. We're way up here, so in this case it's not worth doing any change. Let's wait until it comes down. Okay, and we're only 15 days away, so this might be just fine the way it is. We might actually get our maximum profit of $500 as it is, so no change. And tap, I entered this trade, it didn't get filled, so we modify it. Let's go to the activity here, and you see NTAP was canceled. Let's see. Yeah, it was, NTAP was canceled, expired. Okay, so that means that's not a good enough price. It needs to come down. It's actually going to cost me $5.54. And I don't like the way this looks. So right now, this price is probably not the right one. It would probably be different after hours. And you can see here that I'm shifting the 35 put to 45 put. So I'm gonna let it be for now. Okay, it's not too bad. But as it gets closer to the 40 put, we can switch something else. For now, I like it the way it is. Let's leave it alone. Microsoft, this is what it looks right now. And this is the switch. Do I want to do it? Yes, I do. Microsoft is reporting earnings very soon. And I'm going to do the switch from the existing 154 put long to the 155. So I'm going to rise up the strike price for the long portion. So it becomes a bearish trade. And my risk becomes only $76. Okay, I'm putting at risk really my profits so far, which are right here, $216 right here, see? But I am convinced that this is what I need to do, so confirm and set. All right, okay, Microsoft Cisco. And this one is about to expire anyway, this 40 call. Okay, it's very close to expiration on Friday. So all I have to do in this case is roll it over from April 24th to May 20th, and then that becomes a bearish trade. It is a bearish trade to begin with. Okay, it was a diagonal, now it becomes a vertical. Okay, and my risk, $162. Right now is $400. By doing the transformation, it goes to 162. My risk is reduced and my potential profit is a little less. Okay, but I'm happy with that. So it's more bearish. It prolongs it. You can wait until Friday, I suppose, but I just doesn't do it now, just to get out of it. All right, the Akamai is a loser so far, so let it ride. Then we have new trade, the two new trades I have for today. C, the city group. Okay, that's what the chart looks like, and this is my trade. It's another diagonal. Let me change the date here. The expiration is May 29th, and that's what it looks like. Sounds good. $231 to make a maximum of 192. Don't really like that. What if we use calls? We can use calls. Is that any better? Yeah, I see the spread between the two is better. My maximum risk is 205. We could double that. 410. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. 410 is very close to my 1%. It's more like, yeah, that's good. And then the other is UNH. Not sure that that's what I want. Yeah, it is. Oh. Okay, so I just deleted it, so I have to construct it. June. The strike price should be, let's see what the current price is. 275. Let's buy the put side first. Let's see how that works. That doesn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna do the buy the 80, sell the 70. And one more thing you can do is consider the diagonal. Which means you would sell this one here. That looks even better, but it's too expensive, $964. Is well above my paycheck. So let's not do that. Let's do the diagonal. Let's do the vertical and consider the call. And see what my risk reward is. 416, 584. Yeah, that means the call is better. Risk reward ratio. My expiration is June 19th. That looks good. So here I'm risking $500. That's not good. Okay, that's too bad. We can do May. Yeah, that's actually better. No, it's still quite high, so we're gonna have to skip that. Yeah. Oh, that's credit. Sorry, that's a credit. So let's go back to June. My maximum risk is 416. Yeah. How about if I do May 390? So that's more acceptable. So let's do that, okay? I don't want to exceed the 1% by too much. And that's all there is for today. Very bearish. I'm don't get scared by what the Ichimoku or the Elliott wave tells us. Just use it to project, and when and if we get there, we know what to do. For now, I'm just going to focus on entering my bearish trades and think of taking my profits as we go. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Please be sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Once you have done that, be sure to also click on the bell so you get a notification of future videos coming up in this channel. Be sure also to click like if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to share it with your friends and family. Thank you very much. Don't forget to visit www.PutCallGenie.com. Then go and subscribe. You could simply subscribe as a visitor. It is free, and you would have access to several videos of interest for traders. You would be directed to this registration page. It is free. Once you have subscribed as a visitor, feel free to go to the tutorials and select the free videos. These are videos of general interest for all traders. Thank you very much.